My favourite night in Amsterdam. Oh, it's got to be. There's so many. But anyway, one of my favourite nights, if not the favourite, was the Ice Bar night.
I missed that night.
You weren't there.
I wasn't there.
You weren't there.
Oh, you weren't there.
No, I
But
wasn't.
shit got real.
Yeah.
So, have you ever been drunk in a place? Like you've been drinking all night and you're fine, but you go outside into the cold weather and it hits you, and then you're like really pissed.
See, people have told me that this is a thing. I mean, for me, I've never experienced
Mate,
it.
that's hit me so many times where I'm fine and I'll go out and like boom, it's like being hit by Tyson or something, and you don't remember anything till the next day, right? But anyway, it turns out when you drink in subthermal conditions a lot, you get fucked up, like really fucked up. So, Millie, right? Shout out, Millie. We used to go to. This isn't an incriminating story, so I don't mind using your name. But college, and you know, she came over from Canada.
Yeah.
So I actually like got to know her quite well because we ended up going not only Feltham, but we went to college together as well for like a couple of years. And it turns out, like we're talking, she travels the world, like literally all over the world. She's been everywhere, and she was talking to me, and we said basically on Facebook, oh yeah, we're going to Amsterdam on this day, and she's like, oh yeah, because I'll be close. I could fly into Amsterdam. I'll meet you on a night out. And I was like, oh fuck yeah, that sounds good. Let's go. Like you have a right laugh with us. Fucking hell. Like but we will be getting fucked up. We're going wild. And she's like, no, fuck it. 100% I'm meeting you. And she even texted me the day before, like, yep, you still on it? I'm going to meet you tonight. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm on it. I'm excited to see you. Shit got real, I know. I didn't pick up my phone.
Oh.
I didn't hear it. But what happened was we went to the Ice Bar. And let me just tell you about the Ice Bar, because there's probably people listening or watching that's gone to the Ice Bar and thought, what are they talking about? It's shit. And I'd agree with you, but you didn't go with us.
Yeah.
So we go in there, right?
Alcohol's free in the Ice Bar, isn't it?
Mate, right.
No,
let's
certainly not.
So what? Right. So what happens? We go in there, right? And they give you these thermal jackets because it's minus 40 downstairs in the freezer. And they give you these 3D glasses. And we didn't know this when we bought tickets, right? And they said, here's your tokens for your drinks. And there was 2 tokens. And I was like, all right. What's these for? They were like your 2 drinks. And I was like, okay, that's cool. I'll take that. Got these 3D glasses, right? And I'll go straight to the bar. Everything's Ice Bar. You drink out of ice cups, right? So you drink your pint out of an ice pint thing, and you drink your shots out of a nice shot glass. Cool. We go in there, right? There's this throne, Game of Thrones style, but in ice, right? And that's where you can pay to get your pictures taken and all that.
With the photo.
With the photo.
Yeah.
Yeah. No photo. We'll get to that. But the first thing they do, right, because there's a bar, there's no one standing behind it. I was like, okay. And then they was like, we're getting ushered. Like, go and make your way through for the film. I was thinking, what fucking film is this? I was like, they're giving us 3D glasses, but I thought we were going to see something fun. Like, I thought, fuck it, it's Amsterdam. This could be amazing, 3D film. What are we about to see? Right? And then we all sit there, right? And everyone's like, shh, quiet, film starting. Right? And then the worst CGI graphics you could imagine, right? There is a woman, a blonde woman, in like, she's just wearing basically like a sequin skirt, but she's trying to be a mermaid, right? And she goes, let me take you on a journey, right? And she's shuffling, right? And it's going through, like she's standing in front of a really shit green screen as you're travelling through the ocean. And I took one look at this and I went, what the fuck is this? Right? And I was like, oi, what is this? And they were like, it's a film. I was like, fuck this, right? Fucking launch my glasses, fuming. Like, I'm getting a beer, right? And then the other boys were like, a bit more patient than him. I was like, yeah, I'll see you in a minute. So I walk out. And I was at the fucking bar. I said, oi, mate, I want a drink. And he goes, oh, yeah, you got to wait till the interval in the film. And then after the film, you can have your second drink. And I was like, no, mate. I need a drink. You're stopping me getting pissed. And he goes, oh, all right then, like, he'll come over. Next thing you know, all of us lot have come over, like, what? They're all like, what the fuck is this? Shit! Right? And then, so anyway, we go up, and he was like, there you go, bang. So I want a shot and a pint. And he was like, right, I'll do your drinks together. He's like, okay, bing, bing. And I was like, right, boys, what you having? And they said, oh, let's do a load of... Because upstairs in the bar, it was like 4 shots for a tenner. So we were like, right, mate, here's 20 quid. Give us 8 shots, right? And then he goes, no, you can't have that. He's like, what do you mean? He's like, you can't drink down here. He's like, what are you talking about, my friend? He's like, you're allowed your 2 drinks, but that's it. And he's like, you've had them. I was like, no, mate, right. So I was like, okay, fine. I'll go upstairs, buy drinks, and then bring them down here. That's what he's saying. He's like, no, once you go upstairs, you can't come back down. And I was like, look, mate, right, we need to drink alcohol. I'm either going to go upstairs and buy a bottle and come back down, or we're drinking here, right? And then he like, but we're not in an aggressive way, but in a quite a fun but outraged way. We're like, this is not what we signed up for. Bearing in mind, tickets for this place was about 35 quid.
Expensive, yeah.
And we were like, nah, mate, like we're drinking. So he goes, all right, we'll do you drinks. So we start lining them up and drinking. Next thing you know, there's this other group. I think they were like Luton Boys or something. And then it all starts a bit of bants, between us all. They're sort of chanting their sort of local town songs. We're chanting ours. And then within about half hour, 40 minutes, we're going so wild, right, that the Luton Boys all started chanting Bognor songs. Right?
What Bognor song? Was it Old Bognor Town?
It was Old Bognor Town.
Oh, Bognor
It's what's
Town.
up, fool?
Right?
It's
Yeah.
not default.
But so what happened then was everyone started joining in. And everyone started getting really pissed. I mean, really pissed. You get pissed at -40. And then all of a sudden, there was no one behind the bar. So people started just walking behind the bar, pulling their pints. Right? I'm not going to say who started it. But there was someone who started it. And then everyone followed suit. And then next thing you know, there's someone going, mate, I paid for a shot. And he's got his hood up because he got the thermals on. He goes, mate, I paid for a shot. I'm still waiting for a shot. He goes, okay, here you go. Drinks the shot. Then he walks round to the other side of me, puts his hood down. Mate, I'm waiting for a shot as well. And he goes, oh, sorry, mate. Pours him a shot. And it was just like complete carnage. Next thing you know, we're just putting cash on the thing and he just goes, boys, just bang, there's the bottle. And we were like, what? Just smashing everything. And then we started taking photos and then we thought they were just joking about everything. Because they were like, you can't drink down here. We thought they were joking. And then they let us drink. And then they were like, oh, no, you can't take photos down here. You got to pay for them. And we were like, yeah, all right, get a photo. So then we started doing selfies with them, and they were just like, and this guy said to, he turns around to his boss, he's like, what are we going to do? And he just went, just serve them what they want, mate. Just go for it, just get on with it. So everyone then were like, we went up on the Games of Phone tower and they're like, well, you got to pay for photos here. We're like, yeah, get the photo, mate. Like, picked up the bar geezer, like, ran in behind, like, hey, no photo. As we're all taking photos. And then, yeah, we're just going wild. Like, Slick Rick, he's mauled, right? And you can tell he's pissed, right? He picks up this frozen blue tulip, right? And it does look beautiful. It's a big block of ice, right? Which has got this tulip inside it. And he's just looking at it. And I'm like, Rick, what you doing? He's like, I'm taking this home with me, mate. I was like, how are you going to get out of here, Rick? He's like, oh, that's what I'm thinking. He's like, it's a bit big to get under my jumper in. I was like, how are you... Rick, it's going to melt. I was like, it's ice. It will melt. You can't get it home, mate, right? Still a bit of common sense left in me. And Rick's like, oh, yeah, didn't think about that. Right? And next thing you know, he's just got this thing and he's like... bang, and tries smashing it, and of course his phones are solid, so I mean this tiniest little chunk of ice comes off the floor, but it makes a right noise and everyone just turns around and looks at him like, and I'm like, Rick, what are you doing? And then Rick just goes, oops, sorry. But yeah, just absolutely mauled. But then later that night, right, we go up to the upstairs bit. There's like this massive polar bear thing. It's like a 10-foot teddy bear. We're all picking that up. Like, staff are coming out. We're like taking photos of them, picking them out. Like, just going wild. Like, and they were like loving it. Like, up on the bar. Like, just turned this place into a party, and everyone involved was just going wild, loving it. And then we were like, right, boys, on the walk home, got Carl and that, end of the evening sort of thing. Like, oh yeah, got a bottle of champagne, got a big bottle of champagne back in the hotel. We're like, let's go, just chug that. Of course, we're like, yeah, it's a great idea. So anyway, we go back to this hotel, and he pops it. Me, Slick Rick, and Carl all drinking it, right? And then Carl like spills a bit on himself, and he goes, oh, we're sort of laughing, it sprays up. And we're laughing. He goes, oh, fuck. And he just like gets naked. Completely stark bollock naked. Right? And we're like push him out the bedroom door and lock it. Like, just get out the room, mate. Right, next thing you know, he's going, oh, good evening. You all right? They had a good night. And we were like, fuck off. He's like talking to someone. It's about 3 or 4 in the morning. And then sure enough, we look for the like little peephole and that. And there's this couple there pissing themselves laughing. Going, you had a good evening. He's like, no. And then we're like, right. So as we open the door, we're sort of crying, laughing like little girls. And then he's like, right, we got to walk, we got to go all the way downstairs. We're on the 4th story. He goes, we got to go downstairs and say all right to the geezer. He's on his own. He's having a boring night at the hotel. Like the geezer on reception. We got to go downstairs. So
Carl wanted to go down and say hi to the reception.
Yeah, he wanted to go talk to him, cheer him up. Right?
That's sweet.
That is sweet. Completely naked, right? But he's like, you boys, you go ahead. He's like, oh, I've got to make sure there's no children about. We're like, mate, it's 4 in the morning. There's not going to be no kids like mooching. He's like, no, just make sure. So we're like, all right. And then like, I was like taking the stairs, right? And Slick Rick took the elevator to each floor to make sure no one was about. Right? And then Slick Rick's waiting by the elevator with the fire hose, ready to just soak him. Right? Yeah, like, I mean, he was about to trounce him. They've got this emergency hose, right, which I wouldn't recommend doing. But he's ready to get him. And then, anyway, we're like, where is he? And we get down to the reception. Like, where is he? He's gone. And he's managed to find a completely different place from us, right? And so anyway, I'm sort of laughing. I'm like, there's no one on the desk of this hotel right now, right? And we're sort of creasing up because we know Cole's walking around somewhere naked. And I know behind the desk there's CCTV monitoring everything. So I'm like, right. So I'm behind the desk, right? And then I see him mooching about. I'm like, oh, mate, he's over here. We're like pissing ourselves laughing. I'm like, mate, this would be hilarious. Can we get a copy of this somehow? Right, so I'm pushing buttons to the desk, like, and I try and send this to myself. Next thing you know,
did you find him walking around on this?
Yeah. He's mooching around naked, like, and he's sneaking in the corridor, and he's cupping his willy, like, he's like looking around the corners and that. Right, and we're sort of creasing up, and then anyway, we get this geezer like, what the fuck is going on? Right, me and Slick Rick down there. I'm behind it, right?
Oh no!
And then he comes up, and I'm like, "Yeah, problem, mate. What room number are you? I'll sort it out." So I'm trying to pretend I work there, right? And then he goes, "Oi, this is my seat." And we're like, "Oh, how you doing, mate?" And the next thing, like, Cole's perfect timing. That's when he decides to walk past this geezer. He's like, what's going on? No, this is crazy. And then, like, Carl walks past him completely naked, like, cock out and everything like this. Just goes, all right, mate. Just walks past him. And then that's it. We've gone just creased up laughing. And then this guy goes, no, that's it. I call the police, right? And with that, Slick Rick and Carl just sort of disappear, like, slither upstairs. And I was like, hello, mate, you can't call the police. Like, we're having a laugh, mate. It's Amsterdam. And he goes, no, this is too fucking crazy. It was like, too crazy for Amsterdam. He's like, right, you're out. And I was like, look, no, it wasn't even my hotel. I was like, look, mate, we've got nowhere to go. It's freezing cold. Like, look, we'll leave in the morning. And he goes, yeah, in the morning, you're out. And I was like, in the morning? And he goes, yeah, first thing in the morning, you're out. And I was like, fair, let's go. So, like, we just got a bed to sleep. Anyway, I couldn't be asked to walk to my hotel. So they got two sort of double beds upstairs. So I told the boys situations. First thing in the morning, you're out. I was like, like that. So he pulled the bed like half in front of the door. Slick Rick double bolts it, and then we all pass out. And then next morning, Slick Rick, they're banging the door. Hey, you have to leave. Get out, right? Us being cold is completely unconscious. Like, I'm not even like stirred. right? And Slick Rick sitting there, like, he didn't want to answer him, so he just like hid under the covers and that, like, we're not leaving. And then eventually they gave up, and we just sort of snuck out one by one, and we stayed. It was fine. And they didn't get kicked out of the hotel, so that's more of the story.
Yeah.
Such a fun one.
It's a shame I missed that night.
Mate, if you were there though, there was so much going on, mate. It was absolutely
I was out that
hilarious.
weekend, but I missed that night. I think that might have been. I don't know why I was. Maybe I was coming out on a different flight or something. But I definitely. Oh, did I miss that?
You
weekend?
just bottled it that
Right.
weekend.
You have to look through pictures.
Savage, really savage. Would have been a fucking fun night.
Mate, honestly, there was so much going on. Oh, and then to top it off, the very next day, I see my phone. I've got all these missed calls from Millie, who obviously travelled to Amsterdam and that to see us. And then she's like, Chris, where are you? I'm here. Where are you? All this. And then in the morning when I wake up, I get this one just going, I hope you caught syphilis.
Wicked.
So, yeah, hilarious.
Did you?
Oh, dear.
Not as far as I know. No. 2 more.
Okay.